The Fuji X-T4 is a mirrorless camera that came out in 2020. In the last episode, we shot on the Fuji X100V. So in this episode, we're going to be testing this camera out and seeing the differences. So with that being said, welcome to Killer Entertainment, and this is Into the Lens. I reckon a wide shot with this tree maybe might look nice. I'm gonna take a photo of these greenhouses as well, because who doesn't love photos of greenhouses? Take a nice zoomed in shot. I might get a little bit low because I like this. I don't know. It's like a piece of tarp or something. I kind of like it. It's just hanging on this fence, and it adds a little bit more character to the photo, even if it's just a little bit inside the frame. I like that. Just because I think it shows the process of a farm. So yeah, it's kind of cool seeing the stages. All right, let's keep driving around and find some more stuff. I don't know, I want to take a photo of that now. Zoom out a little bit. It's crazy, like the shots you would miss if you just don't turn around, you know? So yeah, that looks really good. Now I saw a nice light blue truck over here as well. I'm gonna try to get this covered boat in the frame as well. It's actually really nice because a lot of these cars and boats are all covered up, except for this one light blue truck, so. Add a nice zoomed in one. Nice. So there's a lot of construction happening in these areas. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to take photos, because this used to all just be farmland and a lot of it is being changed, and I thought it would be cool and fun to kind of document it while it's happening. So I thought let's take some photos of the actual construction, things like that that's happening, just so that you can kind of have a little bit of a contrast of everything. This flip out screen is coming in so handy. All right, so we are back now. It's been a few days. I've edited all the photos. The photos look amazing. They are insanely good. I'm super happy with them. Let's first talk about the camera. First of all, when I held the body by itself, it felt so much lighter than the X100V, which I was surprised about, but as soon as you put a lens on, it just becomes super front heavy, which, I mean, it's fine, but it's a very well-built camera. You know, all the dials, even the aperturing on the lens, just has such a nice, satisfying click to it. But just like with anything, even the shutter button, great feeling. The screen was great. The viewfinder was also great. Well-built camera. The film recipe also looked great. Obviously, I edited the photos, but the film recipe just helps getting it to a point where I want it to be. But yeah, the sharpness of the photos, great. The colors are great. The dynamic range is great. I really don't know what else I could really say about the camera. I'm finding it hard to find faults with it. But yeah, I mean, I had a great experience with the camera. Comparing it to the X100V, honestly, I'm very surprised I'm saying this, but the X100V I personally prefer. Something about it, just the build quality, the size, the weight, and the fact that I don't have, it's just a fixed lens on the camera. I kind of like that. It does limit you with the type of photos you can take, but it also sort of, it forces you to be a little bit more creative, which I personally like. But if you're looking for a camera that has interchangeable lenses, and you're looking to build a collection of lenses, probably this camera is your best bet. But looking at the photos, they're pretty similar. I'm finding it really hard to see differences between the two photos of the X100V and the XT4. They both, I mean, at least to me, I'm not pixel peeping or anything, but the sharpness looks pretty similar, the dynamic range looks pretty similar, especially when you have a film recipe on them. It's pretty hard to tell them both apart. They both do have a 26 megapixel sensor. It is two different sensors, but they're both 26 megapixels. Whether you're printing them or not, you're gonna get a very similar result in the prints. Now let's talk about some of my favorite photos that we took on that day. One would definitely be the one of the greenhouses and the house in the back. I really like this, and I love the tarp on the sort of fence, the broken fence. It adds, like I said when we're shooting, it adds a lot of character to the photo. The one of the car parked in front of the house. I love this photo. Another one of my favorites is the trailer or the caravan parked inside this property. It's just nice. You have the bins on the side, you have some bricks stacked up. It kind of tells a story. But yeah, great photos, great day, great camera. Like I said, I prefer the X100V, which is very surprising. But it depends what you're after. If you're after a camera with interchangeable lenses, go for this camera. You're gonna get very, very similar results. But with that being said, make sure you like this video if you did indeed like it. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next episode of Into the Lens. It is fucking windy, holy shit.